Hello and welcome back. I'm Ravi. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get started. Before we start part 2, let's recap part 1. So, what we covered in part 1? We covered what is HTTP and what is HTTP proxy, why we use HTTP Toolkit and its key features and benefits. If you missed that video, I highly recommend you to visit that video and check it out first. Now let's continue for the part 2. What exactly HTTP Toolkit is? HTTP Toolkit is a free open source troubleshooting software that is designed for inspecting HTTP and HTTPS traffic. And the best part is it's completely free to use. It comes with a built-in HTTP proxy, which means you don't need to set up any infrastructure. Everything you need is included right out of box. And it's cross-platform, whether you are on Windows, Mac or Linux. HTTP Toolkit works seamlessly across all operating systems. When you capture a request, you can see everything: the request method, the URL, the response status, and you can dive deep into the headers, body content, and timing information. All the data you need for effective troubleshooting is right at your fingertips. So let's understand HTTP Toolkit's important features. First, view all requests and response in real time. We have the complete visibility into our network traffic. Second, we can check headers and body content. That means every details of our API we can see from there. Performance timing. We can identify the bottlenecks and optimize the response times. And then HTTPS decryption built in. It means we can troubleshoot secure connections. We don't need to put any extra efforts for the HTTPS connection. Filter and search. Quickly find what exactly happening in hundreds or thousands of requests. And export our data. That means we can save, we can share, we can analyze the complete capture traffic data to anyone. How does HTTP Toolkit capture your request? It's a simple 4-step process. First, the proxy starts automatically on localhost port 8000 when you launch HTTP Toolkit. Second, your application is configured to use this proxy. There are several methods to configure this proxy, like fresh terminal. So whenever you will execute any request from terminal, it will be captured in HTTP Toolkit. Third, all your traffic flows through the proxy. It means every HTTP and HTTPS request is routed through HTTP Toolkit. Fourth, everything appears in UI in real time. That means you can see requests instantly as they happen. So I can say it's very simple, automatic and powerful. I just explained one of the method, fresh terminal. So let's understand it, how it works. The fresh terminal method is the easiest way to use HTTP Toolkit. It provides automatic proxy setup. HTTP Toolkit opens a terminal that's pre-configured to route all traffic through its proxy. So no setup needed, no change in our application code, and it works immediately. Just run your application from the fresh terminal and HTTP Toolkit starts capturing requests instantly. Open fresh terminal, navigate to a project, run your command. That's it. Simple and powerful. I have already installed HTTP Toolkit to keep this video concise. If you need steps, I have added in my video description. Now let me show you the interface. As you can see, HTTP Toolkit has a really clean UI. It's very simple. Here you all will notice two options. Option 1, fresh terminal, and second, existing terminal. Let me quickly explain the differences between these two terminals. Fresh terminal automatically opens a new terminal window with all proxy settings pre-configured. It's the simplest and easiest option. You just run your application and HTTP Toolkit start capturing requests immediately. No manual steps required at all. But in existing terminal allows you to use your current terminal but you will need to manually configure the proxy setting by setting environment variables. This gives you more control, but you requires a few extra steps. For this demonstration, I am going to use the existing terminal option so that you can see exactly how the proxy configured and how it works. Let's get started. I already have a program for the Python and where I am trying to access the OpenAPI REST APIs. But in this particular example, I provide the wrong access API key. So let me try to hit this program. So if you will see, yeah, now we can see the request has been captured. We can also inspect it. So this is the REST that has been triggered by the Python program, and then token, we are passing the token proj AA. If you will see, right, request body, and then we got the response 401. It clearly indicate it's unauthorized problem. Now this is the response that we receive. So we can completely identify what is the root cause and why we are getting this problem. It also provides more functionalities that we can try out. I will share the link in the description.